Hi guys. So most of you are my students and you are in your 20s and you've completed a few papers and you've maybe just got your first job and you're now earning a little money. What do I think you should do with that money in your 20s? First of all, do not take a loan. If you have to take an educational loan because they're cheap and they're necessary, take that. But hopefully your parents have that covered for you. Do not buy a house. If you're living on rent, it's not a big deal. There are many advantages to renting as opposed to buying. There's this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. There's a huge example in there. Read it. It really gave me insight. What I do think you should spend your money on at this age, take a life insurance, take a term plan. At your age, you could probably get something around a 1 CR cover and you're paying like 500 or 1,000 rupees per month. It is fantastic at your age. Take the plan out at your age. At my age, to get, let's say, a 2.5 CR insurance, I'm gonna pay about 9 to 10,000 rupees every month, and I'm 30 or 31. Let's not talk about that. But look at the difference of you taking a term insurance plan out at your age when you're 20, and look at the difference for me. The other thing I think you should spend your money on is medical insurance. That's also very important. We don't know when anything can happen. So what are we doing? We're not taking loans until we have to take an educational loan. We are only spending money on life insurance term plan. Look at the difference when you're spending at your age and when you're spending at my age. And we're spending on medical insurance. Now, you've just started to earn, I don't know, let's say you're earning 50,000 rupees a month. Okay, let's just take that as a ballpark figure. Your salary is low, which means that you fall into a low tax bracket, or even you're out of the whole tax system entirely because you have that personal allowance. So you have the full potential to invest. Nobody at 20 years old is expecting you to have this massive house or this massive car or a super fancy phone or go for super fancy dinners. Don't do that when you're 20. Live like you're poor. Trust me, you'll appreciate it for the rest of your life. Why? You have the full potential to invest. How much do I think that you should be investing? I think that you should be investing about 20% of whatever you are earning. So I'm not saying don't live, but I'm saying take that 20% and put it aside. So that means that we are playing with about 10,000 rupees per month. I'm going to divide that by 5. And let's say that we are investing 2,000 rupees per month, okay? You're 20. You're investing 2,000 rupees per month. Let's say you're investing at a rate of 10% every year, compounded of course, and inflation is 5% every year. I'm taking an average. By the time you are 65 years old, the amount that you have invested is 1 crore in today's terms. That 2,000 rupees, you're not going to feel at all. But the point is that you need to start now. You need to start at this age. If you start when you're 30 like me, that 1 crore that I told you about between the time when you are 20 and 65, because of the effective compounding, reduces to 50 lakhs. There's a huge Excel sheet, which I'm sure you don't really want to see. But what I'm trying to tell you is that take that 20% and invest it. 10% any mutual fund is going to give you, not any, of course, decide properly. And taking an average inflation rate of 5% is sensible. Do it. Do it at your age. Starting at 20 makes a huge difference to the compounding. Don't go and squander your money. Do it. Trust me. Now, that comes to where I think you should invest. You're at 20. Do not open an FD. Please. I mean, when you're 65, if you want to put money in an FD and live and be happy, okay. But you have the potential for risk right now and you need to make your money grow. Where do I think you should invest? Direct stocks. I think you should invest in good mutual funds. I think you should invest in gold. If you look at gold over the last 30 years, it's given an average of about a 10% return per year. Yes, of course, things go down. Market crashes, market rises. But remember, your time horizon, because you are 20, is from 20 to 65. So you would have seen all the crashes and rises, and you're going to come out on top, and you're going to get that average percent per year that you're looking at. Let's say 10%, which is decent. 10%. So I said direct stocks, mutual funds, gold. And you know I like cryptocurrency and I have faith in cryptocurrency for some reason. So I do think that some of your investments should be in Bitcoin. I don't know, I feel like it is the future. If you want my opinion on what percentage ratios it should be, I think 30% direct stocks, 40% about mutual funds, good funds. I do think about 20% in gold. When you're investing in gold, don't go and buy a piece of jewelry, please, and let it sit in your cupboard. You're investing in gold sovereign bonds so that your investment goes up and down with the price of gold. Do not go and buy a necklace. No, no, no. And I do think that 10% should be in cryptocurrency. I have lots of faith in it. You're 20. I know I teach most of you, and I know that you've just started jobs, this, that, and the other. I want to highlight to you that this is the time that you should start. Between now and the time that you are 65, you will develop such a sum of money. I've taken 2,000 rupees every month, okay? If you have the potential for more, do it. No one is expecting you to live this super fancy life at this age. Take the money, do something good with it. Don't waste the time. Bye guys. If you like the video, like and subscribe.